Hello. As you know, I'm a trainer of NLP and EFT, the NLP and EFT kids practitioner. And one of my students got in touch with me this morning, her evening, she's in Australia, to ask for some help with working with some clients that she has who've been affected by cyclone and floods. And I was explaining to her that, of course, we're not really working on the activating event, the thing itself that has happened. So if I can explain that perhaps a bit better, the thing that happens, the activating event, the cyclone, the floods, a diagnosis, a sort of medical diagnosis, anything like that, a condition, something that's happened basically. What happens with that is that it goes through what's the neuro of NLP. It goes through our thoughts, our beliefs, our values, our experiences, the way we've processed it. It goes like through all of that, and then out comes an internal representation, which will be, I feel really sad, this shouldn't happen, what am I going to do? And then that then results in a state, which will be a state of mind, sad, worried, anxious, panicked, resentful, those sort of things. And then that results in a physiology, how we sort of hold ourselves, and then that results in a behavior, and then we get the next sort of event as such. So as therapists, what we're working on really is the internal representation and the state. Now, with NLP, we work very much on the internal representation, and we work on all of the beliefs, the limiting beliefs that a client might have. The generalizations that they've made, or nobody likes me, everybody does this, or the deletions, only noticing part of the story, the distortions, making it mean something. Well, that means I'll never pass my exams, or that means I'll never have a friend. So we're working with all of that stuff. Now, where EFT is so brilliant is that when we're already in that state of panic, anxiety, anger, that state bit that's resulted from the internal representation of the thing that's happened, we can work on that using tapping. So tapping is an energy healing modality. It works on the energy going through our body. It works on the meridian lines, the tapping points, the acupressure points, much as acupuncture does, only no needles are involved. And so what we're doing really is asking our client, and I ask you if there's something that's relevant for you right now. Maybe you've had sort of a shock or some event that's happened that's really upset you. Think about it. Maybe it helps to close your eyes, look down and think about it, and then guess where in your body it is. This isn't like a yes, no teachery type of question. It's just, where is it for you? It could be in your chest. It could be a tightness in your chest. It could be a sick feeling in your stomach. It might be something on your shoulders, might be in your throat, like a sort of choky feeling in your throat. Give it a color. Decide where it is in your body, and then we just get tapping, and we just do a setup first. Even though I have this fear in my stomach, even though I have this anger in my throat, even though I have this blue sadness in my heart, even so work out where it is. So we do the even though, and then we say, I love and accept myself anyway. So let me give you an example. Something has happened, saying it's made you very sad. Something happened this morning, something on the news that made me very sad. So even though I have this sadness in my throat, it's blue, I love and accept myself anyway. Do you see where I'm tapping on the side of the hand? Even though I have this blue sadness in my throat, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I have this blue sadness in my throat, and maybe a bit of like green sicky feeling in my stomach, I love and accept myself anyway. Then when we've done that 3 times, we go to the top of the head. Oh dear, I've got a hole in my jumper. Go to the top of the head, this sadness in my throat, this blue sadness in my throat, this green sicky feeling in my stomach, this blue sadness in my throat, blue sadness in my throat. And make sure you breathe, because breathing helps that energy move. Sicky feeling in my stomach, blue sadness in my throat. And breathe. This blue sadness in my throat, this blue sadness in my throat, this green sicky feeling in my stomach, this green sicky feeling, green sicky feeling, blue sadness, green sicky feeling, green sicky feeling. Then you breathe and then go back to the side of your hand and check in. And actually, I'm feeling that there's some yellow coming up. Don't know what that's about, but there's yellow feeling across my stomach as well. The green's actually gone, blue's still there. So I just check in with myself, what's going on, what's where. Okay, so I'm then tapping yellow feeling in my stomach. There's some yellow in my stomach, yellow feeling in my stomach, yellow feeling in my stomach. And then I'm thinking, actually, I feel quite powerless to do anything about it. Feel powerless, yellow, powerless. I'm powerless. There's nothing I can do. I feel powerless. It's yellow. It's in my stomach. It's in my stomach. It's yellow. It's yellow. It's yellow. And you just keep tapping through the tapping points, all these feelings, all these different feelings coming up, all these sad feelings, these yellow feelings, feeling powerless, feeling powerless, feeling sad, feeling sad, feeling powerless and sad, powerless and sad. Just keep tapping. And if you want, you can move to your finger points. So those are just squeezing the nail bed very slightly on each of the fingers and breathing all these sad feelings, these feelings. You can probably hear my voice like sort of gone down a little bit. That means that my feelings are just settling. My amygdala is calming down. You know, when your amygdala is flapping around like crazy, it sort of goes up into your throat and your voice gets higher. But mine's just calming down. It's just calming down. And this is how we calm anxiety, really, by tapping. So just keep tapping, keep tapping. And I'm thinking that there might be a nice color that I can bring in to just to sort of give myself permission to accept, really, that you can't control things. There's nothing I can do about this. There's nothing I can do. I can send compassion, perhaps to the people involved. I can maybe hope that they can feel some compassion for people who are powerless. And I can, yes, just wish to send compassion. So I might put my hand to my heart to give myself some compassion, because there's nothing I can do. There really is nothing I can do. And I can just hope that the people involved feel some compassion. So compassion, what color is compassion for me? Maybe it's a green. So I just breathe in some green, and I'm going to send out compassion, just send out compassion to the people making these decisions, and hope that they experience some compassion, and also some compassion for myself, to relax and to know that in some small way, maybe I can help just by sharing this video with you, that you can help yourselves using some tapping, you help your children, and that I'm doing what I can. And if everybody just does what they can, maybe we can make the world a kinder place. Okay.